All right, guys, got something very, very special today. This is a 1962 Chrysler 300 two-door in the original color, factory manual trans, 413 big block. This is a very, very low production car. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but by all means, it's extremely rare. To top it all off, this car has an illustrious drag racing history. It was purchased new by Jack and Ann Armstrong and was meant to be kind of just a fun daily driver. They started racing it on the street. We were surprised how fast it was. Those 413s were nothing to mess with. So they started taking it to a drag strip. And they started winning in their class, which in a big body car like this was pretty impressive back in its day. Now, at some point, they became friends with the Golden Commandos race team. Those of you who don't know who they are, basically engineers for Dodge, Chrysler back then. Their top technicians and stuff put together a race team, and they were racing on the drag strip. They convinced Jack and Ann to run a 426 max wedge, and this car clocked 11.2 second quarter mile at 123 miles an hour. Now that's like Hellcat fast, especially when you're banging the gears out with the manual. It's very impressive. Now to jump forward a little bit, this hood scoop is a Hemi super stock aluminum hood scoop from the 60s that was from the Golden Commandos, and the car was eventually upgraded to a 426 Hemi. That's back when the Hemi was a prototype. It was not available to the public. So that being said, I'm pretty sure this was the first 62 Chrysler 300 that had a 426 Hemi. Like I said, it was a prototype. Guys at the drag strip were like, how did you get that? Like I said, it's because they knew the Golden Commandos. Now, this car is inducted into the Drag Racing Hall of Fame, and it was known as the Beautiful Brute. You can tell it's been restored. It's a beautiful restoration. The paint is show quality. The chrome, everything is very nice. And other than the wheels, it's stock looking on the outside. It's very, very solid. It's got a little over 33,000 original miles. And you can see in here, I've got some of the paperwork. I've got the original sales receipt, magazine it was in. See, this is where they normally would have the push button for the transmissions. Well, because it was a manual, it never had them. Has a completely gorgeous work of art for a dash. And everything in here is really, really nice. So again, it's not your average Chrysler 300. This car was well known back in the day. I know people that raced back then that know this car. Now, Jack passed away quite a while back, and Ann was left with the car. She took it on upon herself to restore it. She did a lot of the wrenching herself, a lot of the assembly herself. She's a very talented woman mechanically, from what I understand. And she also has since passed away. Now, the 426 Hemi's long gone, a little too radical for the roads, so they got this extremely well-built 440. Runs amazing, has a lot of power. Check those headers out. Original wedge-style headers, extremely rare. And it's been signed by Roger Lindemann, Big Daddy Don Garlitz, Mr. 4-Speed over there at the end. It's won numerous shows. This car's literally been in the family since I acquired it. I bought it from the daughter Danielle, who also raced it and won, which is pretty cool. This car is a family heirloom. You're not just buying a car that somebody found and restored. You're buying a member of their family. It shows in the restoration. It's really incredible, you guys. I mean, I've never felt such a presence from a car in my life. There's a sales receipt and the magazine. There's some more newspaper clippings and stuff down there. But the magazine, see, there's a whole spread on it. Pictures of it when it was racing. Really cool article. There's Anne and her daughter Danielle. This goes on to the history of the car. And just amazing, guys. I mean, you'll never find another one like it. And by all rights, I think this car belongs in a museum. If you're into this body style, this is probably once in a lifetime opportunity to own one like this. So we'll go ahead and get her outside, get her running, and show you guys how she sounds.